Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, circulate my page, get a thumbs up as you get in here, guys. We know there's shadow banning. Message. They wanted you to become the monster that they are. They wanted to use what they were doing against you. They wanted you to go down for all the crimes that they committed against you, whether it meant falsifying documents, information, fraud, identity theft. Now they want you to sacrifice yourselves for them. You get that? They want you to go back and they want to plead and they're going to cry. And can you think about the kids? Can you think about, I got 3 kids, I got 3 babies I got to take care of. Meanwhile, these people try to murder you. They poisoned you. They put you in car crashes. They try to take you out in all ways possible. They sent hitman after hitman after hitman after you. And they want you to go down for their crimes. They want you to sacrifice yourself for what they've done to you. Who's delusional here? Who's the psychopath? Who's the serial killer? Kill, steal, and destroy was their job, and they couldn't do it. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. That was the one worst spiritual conflict that they could have went up against. Was you, my warriors. You were the true warrior here. You were not, deep down inside, I don't care how, the mustard seed of hope and faith that you had, you know that you didn't make it through this far without the Most High Lord God of the universe. Without the help of your guides, your ancestors, known and unknown, of the light and of the dark. You didn't think your dark ancestors weren't here knocking off them spells that they created? They were trying to use spells that your ancestors back in the Ice Age, all right, that created them, that they were trying to use those from your Egyptian descent. They were trying to use those spells that your ancestors created, made up, okay? They did their spells, they made them work. They tried to use those spells against you. They didn't know, hi baby. Hello my warriors. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in. You made it, my warriors. Oh my God, if that's not the cutest little dog ever. Listen, you made it. You made it through all the warfare, through every obstacle they threw at you. You made it through getting through to prison, psych units, poisons. They had hits on you for people to shoot at you. You might have even heard those shots. Did you hear those shots? I heard those shots. They were trying to shoot you from way across. Listen, they sent everything, every demonic darkness that they could have sent at you, and here you are standing. You are the prophet. You are the proof that the courts needed. They failed at everything they tried to throw at you. Yeah, they might have they might have had a good old time behind your back while you were figuring your life out, right? While they put you out, made you homeless out in the street, penniless because they were stealing everything around. They stole millions. When I tell you, they stole millions of dollars behind your back, and they want to come back and chump change you. They still want to come back with some sort of a little cup of an offer. Don't you take it. And you're not going back. There's no reason to look back. There's no reason to. All they're gonna do is they want a way in. They want to wiggle, squeam, slither their way right back in. They think that you're that soft, loving person that wore your heart on your sleeve. Yeah, not anymore. The demon that they created inside of you, came against them. That's all you did. We used that darkness that they created to come against you. You used that same darkness to go against them. That's it. And that's what the Most High wanted. Wanted you to open your eye, your third eye, right? That's why the Most High's probably been urging you to eat better, eat cleaner. I know, and my warriors, believe me when I tell you, I know what you're talking about when you're saying, how am I supposed to eat cleaner and better when they're tainting all of your food, your drinks, your water? Try your best. Because at the end of the day, the Most High Lord God, the universe, you are protected on all four corners of this universe. Not just this world, this universe. We are not the same. We are not the same. We are not the same. They are not like us. They are not like us. They are not like us. You understand me? There's a reason. You are the testimony. You are the one to speak out all this truth. What's been going on behind the scenes? You were your own private investigator. You were the one to free yourself. There was nobody else. There was nobody else gonna come behind you. There was no knight in shining armor, none of that coming out to save you. You had to do the work to save yourself. And how you did it was you had to speak up. You had to speak up. Yep, I'm homeless. I'm not proud to say it, but I made it. I'm here. I'm still alive. It's going on 10 months being homeless. 10 months. There's a lot of us that have been out here for years. Still doing the work, still holding on, still having hope and faith. Okay? Um, ho, right back to you. These down low men, they come in here trying to, celibate, boo boo. Celibate 6 years, celibate. Not walking around with a whole bunch of STDs like you dumb motherfuckers are. You dirty, dumb motherfuckers. You had to do everything possible to make your money, including sell your ass. So who's the hoe? Who's the hoe? You sold your ass for a little bit of drugs, a little bit of money to buy yourself a pack of cigarettes, and they gave you what? HIV, what is that? Herpes, the clap, all kind of shit. Y'all came back with from countries, from vacationing with all that money just to go rape little babies in other countries and states, right? And you came back with an STD that doesn't even have a name for it, uncurable. Who's going down? Ho ho ho! Yeah, that's the gift you get this time. That's the Christmas gift you get this time. Fucking funny ass motherfuckers, a bunch of clowns. There were a bunch of clowns. They thought that they were gonna do this ring circus, this circus over here, and all we had to do was sit back and watch them fail at everything they did against you. Everything. That monster that they created inside of you, that they kept wanting to rage. They sent people after you to disrupt to bring chaos. Yeah, to bring chaos because they didn't see you suffering. They wanted to see you suffer. They wanted to make you cry in all ways, in every way possible. They wanted you to be loveless. They didn't realize that you are the one that embodies the love. They wanted you, okay? They wanted you to be disruptive. To they wanted to catch you slipping. They brought chaos at you, fighting, people trying to put hands on you, and somehow you always had an angel by your side. Somehow, some way, somebody came and wanted trouble with me. Somebody came out of nowhere, would jump in front of me and say, "Do that shit to me. Put your hands on me. Say that shit to me, so I could bust your ass." Yo, I had angels come out of fucking nowhere. Somebody trying to put trouble on me. Somebody come out of nowhere, jump in front of me, and take over the fight. Ain't that some? Anywhere I went, it came out like that. Sorry, I got sorry. This phone, this phone alone is God given because even though it's taped and it's being monitored and what do you call that? I forgot what it's called. Cloned, right? So they get all your phone calls coming in, so they don't let the your messages that they don't want you to get don't go through the phone. It doesn't matter what phone I get. I stay at the library, they have somebody hacking my phone, my computer, all of my devices. While you were taking a shower in this homeless shelter, whatever, they were filming you. They were filming you in all ways. That's why they would always let you, yeah, go ahead. Take as long as you want in the shower. You get to sue the fuck out of this state. All right? I want you to know, whatever state you at, my warriors, you get to sue every department that came against you. The police department, the doctors, the nurses, the hospitals, everyone that came against you. Everyone that tried to poison you. All these bodegas and these little stores that tainted your food and your cigarette, every single one of them go down. Every single. This place is gonna look like a ghost town by the time I finish with it. And I'm not, and they ask it, and they're asking for mercy where they gave you none. Well, till right now, they're still poisoning you. Even though their contract with the state, the government, these other little official places, even though that contract is over, they're still paying off these low lives to come at you. Still, like Tamara from the YWCA. Oh yeah, still tainting your food, your tea, your sugar, your salt, right? All of that. Your food, your drink. You think that water ain't tainted? They sell, they still sending innocent people. When I tell you, they were willing to take down that whole shelter, everyone in it, just to come to you, just to come at you. So yeah, I know I told you from the beginning that as you got to the bag, and you already got the bag. The bag is yours. Nobody getting any more of the bag. They think that they're gonna get away with those accounts overseas that they have um are locked down. Nah, those are all been locked up. They traced those checks. They traced that money. They traced all the wire frauding they were doing. All of that. Overseas, Dominican Republic, Mexico, China, wherever they thought, Ireland, wherever they thought that Egypt, wherever they thought they were gonna steal your money, and then they were gonna run off. Because I told you I don't know if I know this was last year, sometime last year. I told you that they were being helped by a police officer, a dirty. They had many dirty cops in their pockets. I have video. I have video. These cops were telling them, "Oh, just run away with all the money, all the millions, hide it somewhere, and you go to prison for a little bit, and when you come out as a rich man." Nah, they're not coming out of jail. I promise you that. They're all sick and dying. All of them are passing away one by one. They said by threes, and they're going quickly. They're going down the line really quick. They think it's you doing spells. They don't know that it's their own spells backfiring on them. All those death spells that they kept sending at you, and they're thinking, damn, why is not working? But it is working. It's just working on them. I need you to know that. When they were doing ugly spells, and they were like, damn, what the hell is going on? And then all of a sudden, their face is breaking out. They getting all gray and ugly. All those ugly spells are backfiring. All them beauty spells that they were doing on you, they were backfiring. So yeah, it's working. It's just returning to sender. And all we had to do was listen. Listen to the Most High. What did he say? Let go and let God, right? Let go. Tell God that I'm letting go and I fully let go. You can forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean you're re-entering any one of these karmic relationships, whether family, friend, lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever it is. You weren't going back there. That doesn't mean forgiveness. Forgiveness is you're letting go. You're letting go. You're letting go of all the karmic, all the negativity. You're moving on. You got a whole new world. You have a whole new world ahead of you. Something so amazing. Like I can't even like I believe that we're gonna meet up little by little, you know, take a cruise, we can't meet up all at once because God knows they put a bomb at us. All right? So yeah, we're gonna do things like that because we're gonna be traveling. We're gonna be traveling the world. You gotta tell your testimony. You're gonna be traveling. You're gonna be speaking up on how far these karmics went when they took everything you loved from you and they tried to blame you for it. Oh, the mother and the stepdad, they died because she was the one poisoning them. When the officials, the true officials, the good guys, when they know these karmics, how far they went to come after you, how far they had to go to get what they needed, right? They had to get rid of your parents in order to get to that paperwork. Now, why would you have to go that far for paperwork that belonged to you? You would, but they didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to have a penny, not a penny of it. And they were willing to pay complete strangers out in the street, willing to pay everyone possible to make sure that everyone else kept it quiet. Oh, where'd you get this new car? Oh, where'd you get this new apartment? Oh, where'd you get this new house? And everybody was getting something but you. And just think, everything that was being bought was with what belonged to you. Everything was left just in your name. So they did fraud, they did identity theft, they did grand larceny, they stole homes and businesses from you. Yeah, it wasn't just one. Everybody thinks it's just that one grand home that they're fighting you for, that they're never gonna keep. It's never gonna happen. So they're so mad. This is how bitchy they are. These are these men that are worse than women. They're worse than fucking real little bitches. That they were willing, that if they couldn't have that house, they wanted to burn it down so you couldn't get it. That's how far they were willing to go. They wanted to destroy that home, vandalize it, whatever it took to blow up that house. Because they're arsenic. Pedro Antonio Ramos, he's an arsenic. He thinks because he's not in the house lighting the match, the fuse, that we don't know about him having already somebody already set up that house so he could be the one to press the button around the corner and come in as the hero. Oh, look, I came, I called the fire department. I knew there was smoke coming from a mile away. But because you were going to divorce these people, leave these people behind, they wanted you to get nothing but destruction. You rebuilt better than ever, stronger than ever, more beautiful than ever. You were the one. You were the one to bring love and light and laughter into all of their lives. You think at the end of the day, while they were out there spending your money, having these vacations all together, they were all meeting up together. Oh yeah, look, this dumb bitch, this dumb motherfucker don't know that he's paying for this vacation. Oh, but we also knew that you were gonna get caught up. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. All we had to do was wait. Wait, because you were just gonna slip up everywhere you went. Everywhere you went, everything you did, you left the paper trail. Absolutely. You think they thought they were so smart, they were gonna burn the paperwork, they were gonna destroy these computers. They don't know about IP numbers. They don't know about these bank checks that they knew how to. They thought that they were gonna bury the money, put it into the house under the floorboards, in the walls, in the backyard, on the plants where they put their body, right? On the plants where they say confirmation, on the plants where the state said don't touch these plants because there's a fine. Oh no, the feds are coming for that body, that money, all your hidden assets under other people's names. They thought that they were going to do that. They were going to commit all these fraud and identity theft that they didn't think that they were going to put names under different aliases, houses and property. What's that new thing that they're starting to pop up all over the place with these lawyers? That if you put your assets, your money under a different LLC, and you can't touch it, doesn't count for them. Not from a thief. So it doesn't matter. They think that they're gonna hide it under a different business name or a different LLC, and that you can't touch it because it's under something different. Now all of it goes. So at the end of the day, they are the ones that stay penniless. And when I mean penniless, just like they left, they're not gonna be able to get food stamps. They're gonna be cut off from all of those assets. All of those things that you were able to live off of just to get by, they don't get to get all of it. They don't get to get none of it. They lose all access to all of that for being thieves and identity theft and taking your name off of a deed of a home, of many homes and businesses, and putting their names on it, and giving you fraudulent power of attorney. They messed with your medical record. They put false medical records up there. Remember, they're going into the hospitals, to the doctors, and all of that with their STDs into with your name. Remember, they made that IDs. There's like 20 of your IDs is out there, all over the place, with your social security and your date. They did different dates of birth, different dates of birth. So you have fraudulent birth certificates everywhere, and they thought that this train, this train went right off of the cliff. I tell you, right off of the cliff, because you're not able to see the karma they're going through. Oh, they can't sleep. They can't sleep with what they've done. The monster they created at you, spiritually, you came at them with all full force spiritually. Spiritually, what? You weren't sleeping. You were making sure you were fighting. And you did it. You were that true. You showed them who the fuck the warrior was here. They thought they could outrank you. They couldn't. All of them put together. All of them put together. I need you to know you work with the light and the dark. All of them put together couldn't outrank you. And when I tell you that, don't take it lightly, because don't think that all four corners of this world, they didn't have different covens and secret societies coming witches and warlocks and the darkest of the bayous coming at you all at once. And you might have been tired when you woke up in the morning, but I'll tell you, you outranked them all put together. They go leaving there with their butt hurt. Your ancestors weren't playing when they said they fucked. They fucked. They fucked around and found out that you were not to be touched in this world or the next. They thought they were playing in the dark with you. Nah, you didn't come to play. You let them play and lose at their own game that you had nothing to do with. That you had nothing to do with. They played and lost at the own game that they were playing. Ain't that some shit? How embarrassing. How embarrassing. They created their own shit show. And now they gotta eat that. When the Lord said, they are to kneel before you. Feast, my warriors. Feast. You are to use them as your what is that? Your stepping stool. They lost. They lost more than just you. They lost their souls. Now they pay. They just don't want to pay up. They gotta pay. They think that going in the court, I don't have the money. I can't pay them back. You're going to jail, motherfucker. Every single one of you. Now here comes the karma. That infinity sign, you probably could be seeing 888 absolutely everywhere. 88, 88, infinity signs absolutely anywhere. Anywhere you walk, you find jewelry or whatever, you're going to see the infinity sign. Absolutely, they're paying their karma. What comes around goes around. They fucked around and found out that you were not the one to be played with. They thought you were soft. You soft. You were soft for those who deserve you. You came here for your future, for the future of this world. That's what you came here for. You are the true warrior of this world. You had to fight. He had to strip you from everything, absolutely everything, in order for you to value who you truly are. Which is a true warrior of this world. That's who you are. They didn't see that. They see it now. They see it now. Let me go get my cup. My cup just flew off over here. So you stand strong, my warriors. Now comes your reward. They gotta give you everything. It doesn't matter if they say, oh, we don't have it. The court's gotta give it to you because they gave it to the wrong person. They gave it to the person who wanted to lie. Right? Lie and create a whole shit show for the courts. They're gonna get the book thrown at them. They ain't getting no. They thought they were getting some crummy little prison time. Nah, they going in there for a long time. For many murders that they created. For all those fake deaths that they put death certificates on. Yeah, those high-paying death certificates. And then they sat around that table to decide how they were going to take these people out and cremate them so that the government couldn't find why they died, how they were being poisoned day after day after day by their loved ones. And you get to move on. Quiet. Now you get to rest while they go through it. They're going to see, was it worth it? The Most High wants to give you gifts beyond your imagination. In my mind, my mom, my stepdad, and my nephew, you couldn't pay me. Priceless. Priceless. You only get that one mom, that one stepdad that really stands out, that one dad that was truly a dad. My nephew, we had a bond. Since he was a baby, we had a bond. He came out of a darkness that he thought he would never come out of, and he made it. And his father was jealous. Took him out. Decided to go around that time and say, you know what, he's going to be riding his toy that he's so proud of. Just ram him. His lights would be taken out like that. How they could decide things like that, you know? Decide your fate for greed and selfish reasons. Me? You can't get those lines back. You can't get that storyline back, that the happiness that you spent together. I can be penniless and enjoy my life with my family. My kids, my grandkids, my nephew, my mom, my dad. My mom I spent every week. Every week I went over there. I loved it. My kids loved it. Priceless. You can't get that back. I'm giving a fuck how much the Most High Lord is giving you. They're gonna see it now. You know why? When they go to prison, they have no one to bring them commissary. Because everybody's gonna know what they did. Everybody will know what they did. They won't have anyone. No one. So, to you, my warriors, I'm proud of you. Your ancestors of the light and of the dark, they're proud. Your guide, your beautiful, wonderful, loving guide, those little words that they tell you, those little butterflies you get when they don't want you to go places. Listen, they're proud of you. They're proud of you. When you took that one corner and decided to take a different route, that was done. And they're proud of you for that. Because they know you listen. Something told you not to go, you didn't go. Something told you not to do something, you didn't do it. They're proud of you. You broke the chain. You broke this monstrous chain what they were doing when they were doing incest, this crazy delusional family full of incest. They wanted to take every innocent deflower every innocent soul, and they were sharing it. They were sharing their children, their grandchildren, their family members. They were sharing it. Only you didn't see that and you didn't know it because you were sedated when it was happening. You were a baby, so you wouldn't remember. You couldn't fight that. That's who they did it to. The ones who couldn't fight that. You're in a child. You're in a child that's proud of you. You have to forgive yourself and you have to forgive your inner child. That's up to you to do. You weren't at fault. I want to tell you that right now. You didn't call that in. You didn't wear something sexy when you were little. You were a little girl, little boy. Okay? They took that innocence. They took that. They took that from you. So I need you to not. Don't blame your inner child in no way. He's so proud of you. She's so proud of you. hug them, tell them that you're thankful for being the strong little person that they were. Tell them that there is no forgiveness. They weren't the ones that needed to be forgiven. Even though they feel that inner child feels like it needs to be forgiven. Tell them no. They never did anything. They were strong for you. So whatever you went through as a child, you had to go through it in order to gain the strength that you have now as an adult to go through it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your inner child. They were stronger than you think. You were stronger. So continue to fight because it's already yours. Now it's their turn to watch you feast. You will use them at your footstools. So feast, my warriors, the Most High Lord God of the universe, the archangels and the guardian angels, your ancestors, your guides, the mother who birthed the stars, the goddess of the moon. They want you to feast. And they will have to watch. So you stay strong, my warriors. Watch the fireworks. Because they think they can come in here and cry and tell you, oh, please forgive me. I have babies now. Did they care about you and your children? They were jealous of you and your children. They were jealous of the love that you gave to your children and your grandchildren. Ain't that something? Something that they could have done for themselves. They were jealous on the how do you call it? The connection you had with your children and your grandchildren. They were jealous of that. That's why they had to put this mind control on them to take them from you. This MK Ultra. Put these demonic little entities, attach them to them so that they wouldn't love you. And you think of them the same way. Oh, they don't love me. They don't care about me. So they wanted you to forget about them. No, you fight for your children and your grandchildren. You fight for your family. And I want you to continue to fight with true love. There's no greater greater frequency than real, true love. No, you're gonna send every single one of them to jail. Every single one of them goes down. Womp womp. They thought they were gonna use your emotions against you. That's what they want. They want back in because they want to finish you with a smile on their face. They want you to trust them. Trust me. Trust me. Trust the one that tried to kill you from the beginning. Trust me. Please. I am a changed person. I know spirituality now. Yeah, they want to use all of that against you. I pray I know the Bible back and forth like like the palm of my hand. That same palm that they try to choke you with. Trust them. You trust him in every gift that the Most High Lord has worked so hard for you. God. Every one of those beautiful dreams that you had for yourself. Go ahead, go back. Go back. But you're going back against God's will. Alright? I want you to remember that. Because he saved you through so many things. So many things. You know that even they know all that poison should have took you out. And here you are still standing. That's all they want. They want to slither their way back in and take you out. They want to come back, and just when you think you can trust them, poof, they're going to pull the rug right out of under you. and it'll be much worse than the first time you went through it, or how many times you had to go through this betrayal to learn the lesson. You're not going back. Now you move forward into your new life, the new world, your new family, whatever you gotta create. I love you, my warriors. You stand strong. You got this.